Here's a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition Podcast, aka CAP.
They gon' love me for my ambition.
Kendrick Lamar fans received a message from Akademiks. Let's hear it.
For you Kendrick Lamar fans and even Kendrick Lamar himself, congratulations on what y'all think y'all did during this battle. But now y'all got to go make music that don't got to do nothing with Drake, okay? Listen, I know the strategy all too well. Go look at the 48 Laws of Power. Go look at the 33 Strategies of War. You could go read any type of historical book. The best way to sometimes unite the people is unite them against a common enemy. And the common enemy has been for Kendrick, the colonizer, the white guy who's stealing culture. Let's unite the gangs. Let's unite this. Perfect, cool. It worked. Y'all got it. Now it's over. You stop talking about what Drake is going to do. Drake ain't going nowhere. He's already still the biggest rapper in the world. Let's now see Kendrick do what he should be doing outside of a battle, which is make entertaining music that captivates people without trying to unite everybody against a common enemy. And Hook, nigga, and you'd be dissing Kendrick on the hook. If a Hook singing, he'd be saying fuck Kendrick. That was at the pop out, Kendrick. Stop it. Everybody that was at the pop out or the cookout or the fucking Not Like Us video, when are y'all niggas gonna get y'all goddamn Kendrick feature? Don't tell me y'all niggas are just extras in a music video or just on stage to be on stage. When are y'all getting y'all Kendrick features?
You know, and Dr. Umar was on Breakfast Club and he spoke about this and he said,
Again?
yeah, he said that when it comes to the beef.
That nigga has a residency over there.
Dr. Umar said, he always goes viral on Breakfast Club. He said that basically, Kendrick Lamar, keep the same energy. You got these people in your video, you're in the hood, you're visiting the hood back, okay? Keep the same energy and let's empower these people, let's help these people, let's build something, let's do something progressive for the community.
Okay.
And let's not just do it for a celebratory fashion of the beef. Basically, same thing how Akademiks is alluding to here.
Do we know he's not doing that? That'd be my beef.
We do know that PG Lang teamed up with Tim, what's Tim's company? Free Lunch, the people that threw the Not Like Us event and stream. And they donated around $200,000 to shelters and foundations in general in that area. And they helped Kai Cenat when Kai Cenat gave back to the community in Compton as well. They helped him like organize it, like, oh, come here, do it here. So there's been instances of him giving back publicly. But Kendrick Lamar doesn't have to do nothing necessarily publicly. He can do something behind the scenes. He doesn't have to, etc. I would like him to, don't get me wrong. I would love if all these, you know, especially a Kendrick Lamar builds a school, a black school or black-owned school in Compton. You know, he has the money and resources to the connections to make it happen. Does he have to? He doesn't have to. I would love him to do that, right? He's an artist. And I think that every artist speaks through their art in their own way. His impact in culture is his music. Whatever that leads other people to do and create off of that is enough. You know, is enough. That's his purpose in his life. Now, it will seem hypocritical if he, let's say, quote unquote, ignores the hood, disappears again, doesn't do nothing again. Is he gonna do that? I don't think so. Especially after this, because he knows he's gonna look crazy. I would assume he's gonna know that he's gonna look crazy if he just by the own people of the Compton, they're gonna call him out like, bro.
I'm gonna call him out too if he doesn't drop.
Yeah, like
anything.
Where the fuck you been? Ever since the Not Like Us, the Drake shit, you ain't been back. Like that's what you did. You just forgot about us. You had us at the pop out show and that's it. Blah blah blah.
Did you ever watch that podcast video with his boy who's a Crip? I think he's a rapper. It was during the whole like Drake made the money trees line.
Oh, I think it was Problem.
Yeah, and he's like, yo,
Problem.
That nigga puts money on niggas' books. That nigga does events all year round. That nigga holds it down for everybody. I think, again, like, I don't need a nigga to tell me he's doing something. Just go do it. That's between you and God. You guys will figure it out. That's just me though.
Mm-hmm. Should he give West Coast people features? Should we get West Coast artists getting features from Kendrick Lamar? He wants to be Mr. West Coast right now. Should these newer acts receive feature collaborations, bigger, more cosigns from Kendrick Lamar than just the pop out.
If the artist is cheeks, no.
They gotta deserve it too, right?
Yeah.
Do you think he would be okay with the features he'd give?
Are you happy with these half-ass Drake features?
Took Kendrick 4 years to make an album because he said he couldn't write music he liked. You think he's just gonna give features he doesn't like? Just because it might pop?
Yeah.
That's the question. Like, I get where Ak is coming from, but in the same breath, it's like Drake is like a commercial act. Like, he's just producing for the monetary gain, for the numbers. If you Kendrick puts a large emphasis on his art and what it sounds like. So it's like, are we gonna force a nigga to drop some shit he don't want to drop?
Yeah.
Just because, like, that's my question for the room. Is the standard of number one, is it dropping consistently and having hits? Is that what it is? Is that what makes you number one?
No, not solely that, but that plays a huge role into it. Because I don't think it's just solely the best rapper, right? The person that can rap the best. Because at that point, it would be, one can argue, Eminem, right? He's extremely lyrical, right? He has bars on top of bars. Lil Wayne. But no one's talking about them or having them in that discussion right now. It's always been the three-headed monster. Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole. For our generation, at least, always has been the three-headed monster. Always. Right? You can argue for like 10 years now. People always back then wanted to put Big Sean into it, right?
Big Sean's a
Hell
good
no.
ass rapper.
Hell no. Not right now. He's good. He's always been good. He's one of the, used to be one of my favorites growing up. But Big Three? Hell no, right? You need, no. Wale, no. But the argument's always been these big three.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that by default, consistency and being number one, charting, etc., is a part of it. And it happens by default.
Yeah.
If Kendrick Lamar drops, he could drop a fucking fart song tomorrow.
Yeah.
It might just go number one because he's Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
He has the popularity by default. Right? So, and I'm pretty sure he's not against it. He just does it at his own pace. He just came off a tour. He did a tour, right? Internationally, sold out everywhere, going crazy, breaking numbers, records, right? So he knows that he's a big star. He says he's Mr. Number One, you know. So I think he knows that it's just a matter of Drake is not as artistic as Kendrick Lamar, so Drake has to be more consistent in his style of art that he does. He's pop star guy, so you need more consistency. You know, in the pop star. Pop stars would drop all the fucking time. You gotta be consistent. You gotta be out here. You gotta be in the presence. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it up. Kendrick Lamar doesn't have to because, you know, I've recently felt like he needed to because it's like, bro, where the fuck you been?
Nah,
Been a
yeah, we
while.
remember.
I was calling him out for like 2 years straight, 3 years straight. Then he gave us Mr. Morale, the Big Steppers, and I still kept calling him out after that because I'm like, that was good, but it wasn't top one, fuck the top five level. We need that. Where's that? Then this beef gave me that. Like that, not like us. That's top five. Fuck the top five level. That's number one energy. I like that. Whereas the album of that might be coming, right? It is coming from what I know and hear. It's coming. But there's also a TDE compilation album. Maybe we get the West Coast artists on the TDE compilation album.
Yeah.
Might be that. We already got the Black Panther album. They're capable of producing a compilation project.
Yeah.
That could be Kendrick give back to the West Coast. Let's put the whole West Coast on the TDE album. It could happen, but then it might take away from TDE shine.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't want to do that.
My thing is, like, at the level we see Drake, like that frequency, can you ever imagine a world where you hear Kendrick that much? What the
You wouldn't want to.
I feel like it would just
You
be...
might not want to because people are already getting tired of Not Like Us. I'm not necessarily tired of it.
I'm not tired of it.
I'm not tired of it. I think it's a great ass song, one of the best songs of all time. I don't think I'm tired of it, but you see people already arguing that they're tired of it.
It's because, bro, think about it. What the fuck
Stop.
is he going to rap about?
Who?
Kendrick, if he dropped as much as Drake. Fucking bitches, you have a wife and children. You're lying. What can he take from? He's boring. Like, whether we want to admit it or not, the nigga's boring. But it's okay. Like, his life was insane, so he finally turned boring. This is his rest. But think about it. Yo, Drake at one point was dropping every fucking week, bro. It was insane. This nigga was just dropping music after music. Can you imagine Kendrick doing that ever?
I think he's capable.
But what is he gonna rap about?
Because the thing
he's
is, like, these albums
capable.
be long, right? Like, he can do shorter albums and be more consistent. He could drop a 10-track album once a year. I think he's capable of doing that.
But he likes conceptual albums because he has a purpose in those projects. So like,
That's the thing. So we're never gonna get him be consistent.
They gon' love me for my ambition.
And that was a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition podcast, Cap. If you're looking to watch the full episode, make sure to go check it out right now. It's available on audio and also on YouTube.